Hello friends, Samuel Graham doing TCGs yet again, and here yet again with some History Pack 1, Flesh and Blood from Legend Story Studios. Still got, I want to say, after the first 3 boxes I opened, I've got about 90 odd, I think it was 92, around 90 though, cards I'm still hunting for. Still haven't seen a legendary. So that is probably the biggest thing that would be pleasant to see in this situation is see our first legendary, but we won't mess around too much. We'll dive right on in here. So this is the white border reprint set of the first, kind of setting aside some ones that I think are pretty cool. But it's reprints of the first, Potion of Strength. I think I actually might have needed that one. Both of these can be in the cool rare pile. Reprints of the first 3 sets of Flesh and Blood in white border. No fableds, no foils. There are some of the staple legendaries, and plenty of majestics, and the super rares from the first 2 sets have been up converted into majestics for this set. There are a ton of them in here though, so it's kind of fun to be able to go through and get the cards, but it is also super kind of tricky to get all of the ones we're looking for. I might need a time snap as well. It'll go in the cool rare pile. So it is definitely one of those where, it's always hard to get the majestics or whatever the big rare, high value, however you want to do, high rarity at the very least. It's always kind of tricky to find those cards. This set almost makes it harder though. You do get 12 in a box, which is an increase from most sets. Mandible Claw can go in the cool stack. I do love that blackout kick art. But they're also 36 instead of the usual 24 packs. So it's really just kind of a, oh hey, there is a route for our first majestic of the box. That's it. It's not a super valuable majestic, but that's a really, really good warrior card. It's a Dorinthia staple. So that's kind of awesome. Good card to see. Aether Spindle and Pedal to the Metal. So it's really just kind of a proportional increase. So 3 boxes in, I've not seen a legendary yet. I would love to see. I don't know. It's one of those things. A lot of times, if I'm not going to play with it, I will sell my legendaries to kind of recoup. So with that in mind, I already have a what's the card I'm thinking of? A Findel Spring Tunic. So that would be nice. We got Spinal Crush for Majestic number 2. Because that's the one of the high dollar legendaries as a general rule. But in this set, it's definitely the Crane Dance and Staunch Response. In this set, it's definitely the high dollar one. So that would go a long way to just recouping what I paid for it. So that would not be a terrible thing. Reaping Blade. I feel like I might have needed that too. Getting a whole bunch of at least lower rarity stuff that I'm hunting. That's nice. Unmovable Nebula Blade. I actually know I need that. So yeah, for low rarity stuff, this box is rocking for me. I think I actually needed both of those Majestics too. Just haven't seen many Majestics yet. I can't remember. There's Majestic number 3. We've got a sand sketched plane. It's a Rhinar Brute card. So I don't know. I've got this one, and then I've got one more box. Do you think I'm going to find a legendary in any of them? We're almost halfway through this box so far, and we are way, way light on the typical Majestic count. I think I need that. Gambler's Gloves, okay. And Edge of Autumn, that's actually cool. I pulled Gambler's Gloves in one of my other boxes, but that is a good duplicate to have as far as, again, kind of the value recoup situation. Not bad. Can't remember if I need that or not. Melody and another Edge of Autumn. So yeah, almost halfway through this box. Let's see. I'll be curious to see if each stack, nope. I was gonna say if each stack has, well, 2 packs left, so maybe I'm wrong. Has 6 Majestics in it or not, or if it is just anywhere through the box. I don't think they are that precise with it, because there is another Majestic. That is Runeblood Barrier, which I'm pretty sure is another help to the collection. Razor Reflex and Breakneck Battery with Enchanting Melody for our rares there. It's kind of silly. I've said this a bunch of times, but I enjoy the white border thing. It's a childhood, another Breakneck Battery with Irina's Prayer behind it. A childhood thing. It's just nostalgia, getting white border cards. It's a fun time. Alpha Rampage for Majestic number 6. Not an ideal one. Between that's probably one of the Majestics that I have the most of. It's got to be close to 10 of them, I think. Aether Spindle and Spellblade Assault. So we are over halfway through here. We only have half of our hoped for Majestics. Red Scar, Iron Rot. Hey, but we got a Command and Conquer. We will take that all day, every day. That is about as good as hitting a legendary. We will take that 100%. So Majestic number 7 is Command and Conquer. That is a winner. We got Sigil of Solace and Mavrian Skies. I'm light on commons I still need. I've got a pile of rares, as you'd imagine. I'm doing pretty decent on Majestics overall, actually. Red Sync, Null Rune. There is Spark of Genius with a red blackout kick, which is still just a cool piece of art. I think Command and Conquer gets to keep having its own. That light is definitely a little too glary, but we're just not going to worry about that right now. And you know what? This just makes me feel like I'm being bad, so we're gonna. I know I'm not, but whatever. Not trying to be attentive to it, I suppose. Dash, Irina's Prayer, and Oath of the Arknight. I'm not trying to be gross, so let's not pretend that I am. So that's 8 Majestics at this point, including a Command and Conquer. Dawnblade, needed one of those. Zephyr Needle's a cool rare. I think I needed that specific Zephyr Needle. So this box is doing us some favors. Love to see that. I think I need a Romping Club. Life for Life and take cover. We're down, I think we're inside the last quarter of this box now. Do we have any big surprises coming? There is a Majestic High Octane. That's a pretty decent one. With Snatch coming in behind that. Courage Bladehold wouldn't be terrible to see either. Savage Feast and Spellblade Assault for our rares. So we still, I think we got, this is the 5th to last pack if I'm seeing my stat correctly. Would love to see our 3 more Majestics. Breakneck Battering Crane Dance. Love to see a legendary. Come on. What's cool is the non-English boxes of this right now have Overpower and Irena's Prayer. They do have foils, fableds, and all that because it's the first time that the other languages have had cards printed in them. But they've got some really cool, like Marvel alternate art, full art versions of Heron's Flight. Well, not of Heron's Flight, but you know what I mean. Of like the original heroes, so like a full art cold foil extended Dorinthia and Azalea and that whole crew, which is awesome. I would love to have one of those, especially Dorinthia. There's Coax a Commotion. That's another solid Majestic with another Potion of Strength, which I did not realize this until somebody pointed out. Potion of Strength, that's a bicep, like that's an arm doing a. How cool is that? Just random little touches that are just neat. So one more Majestic I'm hoping for in our 2 final packs. Rather see a legendary, but I'll live with what I can get. There's a Staunch Response with Cindering Foresight. All right. What kind of last pack magic are we going to find here? What do we get? I think I need that. Ironrot Helm. Legendary. How about that? A Teklo Foundry Heart for the legendary in the last pack. I'm not super looking into playing Mechanologist at this point, though this is a super cool looking card. So this might be helpful to me in that regard, but this is a fantastic box. Getting a legendary, any of the legendaries, alongside a Command and Conquer, heck yeah. I think it came close to finishing out the rest of the cards I was looking for on top of that. So no issues here. This was a fantastic box. Love to see it. Could not be a whole lot happier with it. Thank you very much for spending time watching it, me open it, just spending some time hearing me ramble about this game that I enjoy. Like, subscribe, all that jazz if you do. Otherwise, just thank you for visiting, spending some of your day with me. There's so much you could be doing, so I try not to take for granted when you choose to spend a little bit of it with me here. Thank you very much. Bye, y'all.